going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and welcome to another Bass Hang. Thank you for those that dropped in, on time. As soon as you got the notification, I do appreciate that. If you did not get a notification, go ahead and hit the bell and click all, and then it'll tell you whenever I'm dropping in, doing a video, or just holding a bass hang. Again, well, not again, for the first time. I like to know where everybody's actually watching this bass hang from. So if you could go ahead and bleep bloop it in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching this from. And yeah, I think we should be a pretty interesting time. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna have. Got my little one in there asleep. So whenever he cranks up, then I'll have to get off here and take care of him. But for the time being, I'm here chilling with y'all. So appreciate each and every one of y'all that dropped in and said what's up. And let's get this thing cracking off here. Ah, Eddie, what's happening, man? Hope you're doing good. I am chilling, man. I can't complain. Weekend's over, so maybe I can complain. But yeah. Used cars, how you doing? I'm cool, man. Doing good. What's doing bad for Philly, I guess, man. Larry Grill, what's happening, man? How you doing? Yes, indeed. All right. Canton, Ohio. That's a first. Cool. Western Maryland. Dope. All right. Let's see. I got an MTD Kingston coming tomorrow. Well, aren't we getting fancy? All right. Where'd you get it from? Hey, Kelvin, what's going on, man? Kelvin, I need to get with you later on, so I might message you through Patreon coming up this week and stuff. So be looking for that on Patreon. If you haven't joined my Patreon, the link is in the description of this live video. You can join. Gonna be doing the bass giveaway. It's gonna be a brand new bass. It won't be one of my collection for a situation that happened on the last live broadcast. I kind of don't want to give any more energy to it, but uh, let's just say a patron was very disrespectful. So I'm gonna do it a different way, and it's gonna take a little time. So next month everything should be good. In the next month, be looking forward. But because of the disrespect, I did have to push that back. So XYZ guitars on reverb, but shipped straight from Kingston. Dope. MTD Factory. That's cool. All right. Been a minute since I dropped by. What's going on, Liquid? How you doing? From Orlando. Okay. That's what's up. Turlock, California, born and raised in Seattle. Dope. All right. Welcome, D. Okay. Let's see. And if you did want to drop in, say what's up, the link to actually get into this platform is actually in the description. So if you want to drop by and say what's good, you're more than welcome to do that. Only thing I ask is that you be respectful because my mom watches this. So no vulgarity, very minimal profanity. I don't want to get whooped for anybody. So please be respectful of that because I don't know if my mom's watching this one or if she's going to watch the next one. So I figure I'll just keep everything clean across the board and I don't have to worry about anything. I am not trying to get whooped for anybody. So you can scratch that idea. That's how I like to play it and be alive and stuff. All right. So I was thinking, um, I was thinking about going through some setups, some bass rig setups and stuff like that. And I did this on a previous bass hang where I was kind of answering a few questions that I got in like DMs on on Instagram. Bully the Kid, by the way. I got those DMs and they were asking about, hey, I'm just starting out on the bass. What would you suggest for like bass rigs or bass guitars? What would you, you know what I'm saying, suggest? And I kept getting the same question over and over. So I figured I'd address it here and hopefully they're watching and they can actually get the answer. Now, there's a few different ways you can go about doing a base rig situation. You can go and you can do an all-in-one inclusive, but it'll only be for pretty much practice, and can't guarantee exactly what quality it is. Usually, base starter packs are like they're okay bases, but they're not the bases that you're going to end up having to trade in or want to trade in once you actually get a little bit more skilled in playing. So let's go down the rabbit hole of if I had to get a bass rig and I was just starting out, what would I go with? I'm gonna go with Toman Music because they have a particular brand that I want to bring to the forefront and show you guys that. And it's actually it's actually pretty dope. It's inexpensive, and for the bases that I got from this brand, it's been legit. So let me go ahead and share this screen here, and then y'all can see what I'm talking about. Share screen, share that one. Let's go here, and then here we go. So the brand I'm talking about is Harley Benton. My man Eddie has a double humbucker, and his video led me to get my own double humbucker, and uh it's kind of like a Music Man type, like a Stingray type situation. I'm sure it's going to eventually be on here, but I do want to draw attention to that. This is P bases. Uh, but let's check out this because I was actually looking at this bass because of its color. Like that, that looks sweet. Like I don't know if y'all can see this as as clear as I can, but that's good right there. That's that's nice. Uh this had to be my first bass. I'd be extremely excited about it. Let's zoom in on that. I don't know if I can zoom in on that. Why you did it with a black background, people? I don't understand that. But yeah, this is yes. All types of yes. This is yeah, man. Yeah. I play and I'm looking at this one like I want you. So this may be happening. Uh it looks good. So that's one contender. It's 119 bucks. Of course, you may have to do shipping. Shipping, yes. So that's a bass. That's the P bass style you can check out. Let's go into let's see, that's a PJ. That works too, but that only comes in that color. And then let's go ahead and get into Harley Benton straight up. And then let's go to bases because yeah. And then we can go into low to high and then start from 89 bucks, short scale joint, regular scale, 89 bucks. And then you have your jazz joints. So in this one, I was thinking about doing these as well on the giveaway. So here's a 129 for Music Man style situation. Look at this. That's wild. That is wild. And this is passive, so I do not know what that is. I have to ask Lobster. I think he owned this one. This is a 5 string for 129 bucks. I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to hear it, but let's try it. Why you try to do jazz on this? I guess. All right. I wouldn't necessarily do that, but hey, okay. So la 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 la. Ooh, the heaven and this crazy color too. Oh, 138 for that one? No, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. SpongeBob reference. But yeah, here we go. This is the ticket. I'm gonna go with this bad boy because I like it just like this. Yeah, 169, which is still half of what Squire will cost. So you know what I'm saying. You gotta keep that in mind. Uh okay, let's see. Fender Rumble combo if going the combo route. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a volume tone. Oh, for each bank of coils? It is weird. Okay. Each coil has a volume. Oh, okay. Well, the answer is that. It is strange. Hmm. Uh, that's basically a modding platform then. So look at this. This. Look at that. Uh, I want it for me. And I'm gonna be telling you this right now. There's gonna be a I'm gonna get one of these eventually. Maybe for Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Probably won't be for my birthday. I'm good right now with basses. If I get this next bass, I will be chilling. But my my plan is to run the experiment. Can I create a Marcus Miller bass without buying a Marcus Miller bass? So basically, no pun intended, I have the preamp. I have the Marcus Miller preamp that goes in there. So basically, what I would have to do is uh, figure out how to do the 18-volt battery situation, mount that in the back, and then put in the preamp, hook up the pickups, maybe swap out the pickups for something else, maybe some quarter pounders, gut it out of Frenchie or something, and then throw it in there and see what happens. Just for science. Just for science. So who knows, man? Who knows? Heck, I might just throw it in Frenchie and call it good. Cause yeah, it's just chilling over there. So for science. Yeah. Anyway, but that is a great selection there. Let's go ahead and check that out on the slap tip. Hmm. Yeah. So got the basis situation going down. This one is 169 again. There are different flavors of the same base. Uh, you know, rosewood flavor. Just had that one up there. The natural flavor, that looks pretty sick. And then the classic black. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a spicy boy too. It's pretty sick. 169 for that bad boy. All right, so now we're going bass amps. Now, I I would do the experiment and like do a like try the Harley Benton bass amp, but it's made for across the pond. So um I'd have to have like a power inverter or a power converter rather, either one. And I don't know. So let's see. Coming out the gate, and you're just doing practice, I would definitely go combo amp, right? I would go combo amp. That's my personal situation. I wouldn't do this, even though that's cheap. I would not do that. Ooh, 309 for that? That's not bad. Man, I might have to. I had the MOSFET version. I never had the tube version. Hmm. I don't need it. I got that. That's a nice choice for like a pocket situation. And all you need is just like a 12 or a 15, 200 watts of forearms. Is actually it holds a full wallet. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. But let's see. Let's go the combo route because yes, combos. Search bass amps, bass amp combo. I don't know if it's gonna do it. Hopefully it does it. Oh, it did do it. Cool. So, like Eddie said, I got that. It's 255 now. That's not bad either. Okay. Came down on the price a little bit. That's nice. So right out the gate, see Fender Rumble is the most popular. First one on the list. We got it sorted by popularity. Okay. Mark Bass pulling up a close second, but three times the price. 108, 110. Trace Elliott, not bad. Yeah, man. Yeah. Good times. What is this? Akis, one for black, one for bass black. What? Oh, double bass and cello. Interesting. Okay. Okay. What else we got? And this is all lead stuff now. That's what it's looking like. Fender Mustang makes an appearance. Okay. Yeah, this is all lead guitar stuff. Thought I put in bass amp. No, cello, double bass, single. So I'll say bass combos. Let's go there. All right, back in here. That's what I currently have. That will get you through every situation you could possibly be put into. I did almost get this one. I thought it was cool to have the 4/8s in a light package. You know what I'm saying? 500 watts coming out the gate, easily portable and stuff like that. Cheaper than getting the Fender Rumble Stage 800, but you have this one sound. This is this one thing that it can do, and this amp right here has 100 different modeling sets. So it's for me, it benefited me more to have the possibility of doing amp modeling and stuff like that. So I went ahead and went with the Rumble Stage 800, paid maybe $300 more, but it fit what I was trying to do. So if you're actually starting out, you probably don't want to spend a whole heap of money. So what I would suggest would probably be I would suggest uh, that's one way to go about it. If you're gonna practice, if you're gonna be playing with this and practicing with this comes with a lot of the same presets that my Rumble has. And it's not that expensive as compared to its counterparts here. 100 watts there, 200 watts there. I think this is like 40 watts for the Studio 40, right? And it has a compression tweeter in it. pretty inexpensive. So I would go with that one. Or if you didn't need all the modeling and all that good stuff, you can go with the regular Rumble. They don't have it here, but the regular Rumble will hold you. It'll suffice. Um, I probably wouldn't go with this because the eight wouldn't transfer as much as bass as well. That's just my opinion, and I don't think it's worth it if it's not gonna. If you can't do anything with it besides play right next to it, it's not gonna work out. It's kind of the same thing with this. This is 3 watts. What is this? It's crazy. But yeah, I've heard stories about Mark Bass being a nightmare to try to get customer service, and everyone I've ever seen has they play good, they sound good, but I've never had the opportunity to actually get in there, get in the mix, and who is this dude? Get out of here! I don't know what the heck that is. You try to send me somewhere. Get out of here. Let's see. A Rumble LT 25 packs of versatility with features. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what you're wooding. Let's see. So that's as far as bass amps. So starting out, got a budget of $500. What would I suggest you check out? If you're just trying to play like practice, you need something that's gonna get you through just like trying to practice and stuff. I would go. What the heck are you? I don't understand what's happening. This is extremely wild. Anyway, you can go Giggling Kruger MB 108. You could. I'd much rather you have like a bigger cone to actually work with. So I would suggest going at least at 10. Um, at least a 10. This may be a little bit too much, but you can still gig with it. This is right around, this is up the alley. That's what I would suggest. So there you go there. And then the Harley Benton bass, that puts you right under $500. Barely, but right under $500 plus tax. So that would be my suggestion. Let's go back here, see what's going on. All right, share screen, stop share. All right. Again, um, if you do drop in, do be respectful of the platform. So no vulgarity, none of that stuff. If you do want to drop in, you're interested in doing it. The link is in the description. Uh, have your stuff set up to where I can see you. Because if you don't have your camera on, I'm not letting you in. So there you go. But if you do want to actually drop in and say what's up for a little bit, you can. And I'm going to go ahead and post a link in the chat if that's what you want to do. There you go. Let's see. I've been looking at bass gear, I assume, since 2004. Prices for everything has gone up. Yeah. Yeah. Prices. Yeah. Um, I think I got my first bass amp for $7.99, and then it got popular, and then they jacked it up another $100. So whenever I got this one the second go around, because somebody bought the first one off of me off the stage, I think I had to pay maybe like $50 more, but they paid the extra money. So that he was like, "Hey, how much did this cost you?" It don't matter. I'll give you 900 for it. I was like, "Okay, you can get this for 7.99." And he was like, "Yeah, but I need to use that tomorrow, so 900." I was like, "All right, if that's what you want to do, go ahead." So I was without a bass cab, without that bass cab for 4 weeks. I used the money for something else, saved up again, and then reordered it. And but I have the Aguilar tone hammer, and I was using that red cap, so I was able to gig still. It's just you're missing about 10 bases. What did you do with them all? They're all in cases in another room, and it's probably like 14. But yeah, they're all packed up in cases. I'm in the process of doing something, and I can't have it all in here and stuff like that. So yeah, and it makes everything look cleaner. So I thought about just taking them all down and just going naked wall and stuff. Is indeed. What is going on here? Okay. So it looks like I have one person watching on my Twitch. What's going on? I have one person watching on my Facebook page, which is Bully the Kid, my artist page. And I have 20 people actually on YouTube. Thank y'all for everybody that's here. I appreciate it. It's dope that I can actually see the live viewers, actual real time and stuff like that. So if y'all have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments, whatever like that. Y'all are pretty much dictating what I talk about here. Only reason why I went on the rant about checking out stuff if I was a beginning bass player was because somebody messaged me in Instagram, and I was like, you know what? I might as well go ahead and address this uh on the bass hang so I can say it to everybody and get it all out there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, that's your flair. You talking about my basses? Are you talking about my personality? What are you talking about? Is it Ric Flair? Because if it is, I appreciate that. Woo. They- all right. Oh, I can do this now. So I did the video, I dropped the video last week, maybe Friday, possibly Friday, where I upgraded the Stingray, right? In the video, I did have the original bridge that was on it, and it had the string over here. So I said that I wanted to go ahead and get the bridge, put that on there, so whenever it's time for me to do stuff, it's go time, and I don't have to, what I'm saying, mess around with it no more. So it's there now, and I need to put these down before they fall out, and I'll be upset about it. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. So yeah, I ended up finishing that project there, and the only thing I have left is now to put in the preamp, which is an Ardare preamp. I have it sitting over there on the table. So hopefully, sometime this week, I'll be able to go ahead and sit down with that, get that popped in there, make the final video about what it sounds like after the upgrade. The engine is finished, and I used that on a gig this past Wednesday, and it held it down. It held it down. The Wilkinson pickup didn't do much in it didn't do much in this bass, but with that preamp together with it, it gave it like a meaty, fatty, like a fat bass tone. I was like, yeah. So, and then the songs we were playing, they tended themselves toward that driving type of sound. So, you know what I'm saying? It ended up being, is this the right one? Please be the right one. You're not the right one. Doggone it. So it ended up being good whenever I was using it. Hanging bases. All right, take that. Well, it'll be back soon enough. Only reason I did this with my teeth is because my fingers are too fat to pull these small little pieces out of here. Yep, that's it. All right, cool. All right. Lock you in. Lock you in place. Lock. Lock. And then cross threaded. Nope. Lock you in place. There we go. All right, let's check this. Not too bad. Let's back it up. Back it up. Back it. How we looking? Oh, that's good right there. That'll work. Cool. Let's see. Put you down here. Don't move. All right. I had to get that finalized real quick. Throw that in there. Cool. Let's see. Oh, geez. Am I married? Yes, I am. Is it difficult as a musician? No. It's not. It's not like I'm doing gigs all the time anymore. So I just kind of do this here, and then I play at church, and that's pretty much it. Not all wild and traveling around and doing all that stuff. It's a regular dude. Woo! Let's see. I wish I knew what I know now before spending what I spent. Yes, hindsight is always 2020. As a beginning bass player, do you think it's essential to learn how to read bass notes and sheet music? Depends on what you're doing it for. If you're wanting to get into like symphony type stuff and you're wanting to uh play professionally, as like far as like organized type stuff, not like musicians getting together and jamming. If you're trying to get into playing pieces and stuff like that, then yes. But if all you're trying to do is just, what I'm saying, get with your friends and, run through a few golden oldie songs and have some fun, you don't have to. I'd never learned how to play notes and read sheet music or nothing like that. As a result, my ear and groove had to be up there so I could get with everybody that's doing whatever and follow them and stuff like that. Realize where everything is on my fretboard. Okay. Wilkinson makes a good pickup. I found they shine with an active preamp. Yeah, that's what I'm finding out as well. I threw that in there. It's that. That's a beast. And it doesn't even try very hard. I like that bass. Like I can beat it up. I'm cool with that. That yeah, it's good, man. It's good. Yo, what's going on, man, Chris? Appreciate you dropping in, my man. How many hours of sleep do you get every day? Right around 6 or 7. This depends on if my baby wakes up at 3, if he wakes up at 5. Do you think it's more important to learn how to play before spending a lot on equipment? Yes. Yes. And also you can lose interest and not want to play anymore. And then you have all of that equipment that you can no longer capitalize off of, and it just sits there, and that's a waste. So uh if I have the choice, I wouldn't spend a whole bunch on equipment. That's just I'm a I'm kind of a purist, so all I need is an amp, a bass, and a chord. I don't necessarily need pedals or anything like that. That's why I chose this amp, and I can switch between the factory provided pedal, 3 different things, my normal groove setting, a solo setting, and then like a funky envelope combined setting where I take solo and envelope filter and mix them together and stuff like that. That's how I get down. So no, I don't believe it's important to spend a whole bunch on equipment when you first learn how to play. How much? How does a musician prepare for injuries and or retirement? Um, Depends on what you're doing with your body. I would assume drink a lot of water. Make sure you stretch before you actually go out and do your gigs. Uh, don't engage in debauchery. That would put strain on your body, drugs and the like. Uh, just be responsible, which kind of makes for a boring person, but at least you'll have your health whenever you get older. And as far as retirement goes, if you're a musician, you'll always be a musician. Like you'll always have that urge to play. You'll always have that urge to express yourself. So I don't really believe there is a retirement. Let's think of the greats. I don't know if he's gone, but Buddy Rich played drums up until he was like hella old. You know what I'm saying? Earth, Wind, and Fire, they all grandpas and they still getting down. You know what I'm saying? Ron Isley, his brother, he's still getting down with Ron. You know what I'm saying? The Isley brothers been around for about 60 years. They still kicking it. 70, 60 years, yeah. And they still getting down. So I don't think musicianship ever goes unless you can no longer do it anymore. So hope that answers your question. Thank you so much for your answers. Appreciate it. Thank you for asking the questions. Good afternoon. Afternoon. I like your little caricature, man. That's dope. Let's see. What's up, bro? Question. Do you use bass filter pedal? I find that I have a couple of pedals and it makes my sound much better. Find myself running from natural bass sound. Um, it depends on if I'm trying to shed or if I'm trying to get some ideas and stuff like that. So I do use it for it forces the envelope filter, the bass envelope filter. It forces me out of my comfort zone, and I do funk stuff anyway, and it's easy to catch a groove randomly if you got like some type of effect on. But normally I just go natural bass tone, or I find some nuance in one of the models that I have there, and like yeah, I like how responsive and crisp this is, and I like how woody and earthy this tone is or this amp head is. Okay, let's combine that amp head with this cabinet. Okay, it gives me a nice little tone. Okay, cool. And I'll do it that way. So I live in Oklahoma. Should I get a Glary 5 string? I I can't tell you. I can't tell you. What I am looking forward to is it seeing if they do revamp their 5 string bass with like the better equipment or whatever, or the better woods and all that stuff. But I can't tell you whether or not you should get a 5 string Glary. It's not a bad bass. It's really reminiscent of Ibanez, their lower line. They're like maybe the 300 or whatever. And I think there's the stuff is like volume, tone for each pickup. It's not a bad bass, and it's a really good platform to mod from if that's what you're into. But I can't tell you whether or not to do it. My father just bought a okay Glary 5. He isn't a brand snob, but he has standards. The Glary 5 makes him happy, and that's really all that matters. I can dig that. Suzuki Jazz? I've never even heard of that. Dope. So I placed it with a Wilkinson and it totally woke it up. Every Wilkinson product I've used has been great. Yeah. Um I had tuners on a bass that I no longer have, and they held it down for like 5 years, 6 years without any problem at all. And this is like the third pickup that I've had that's Wilkinson, and it's doing its thing. I just didn't like it in here. It didn't have that thing. So the odd dare in here, you heard it. If you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. It had that thing. It had that snap, that punch, that zing. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, yeah. Fun fact: classical players often can't improvise as well as classical. Doesn't okay? Can't improvise as well as classical. Doesn't usually go for that jamming style. They are very good, however, at well-made long tracks. It's true. Well, it could be an opinion because I know some classical cats, like Adam Neely, who's a professor at the Berkeley School or whatever. He can jam like a mug, but he's also like a teacher, professor, Superman situation, and you just got those people that are out there like that. So that's it's very common for that to be the case, but I wouldn't say that's the rule or anything like that. Hey, what's cracking? Hubby and I are hanging out with y'all tonight. Dig it. We're hype. Our very first bass guitars will arrive this week. Sweet. No questions yet, though. We don't know what we don't know. Um, I'll tell you out the gate that um, having sore fingers is very normal. You'll eventually get calluses and they'll get hard here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It might not be able to show you because of the light and stuff. But I have calluses on my fingers. See them? I don't know if they're going to be able to. Let me bring it down some more. See if I can kill it like that. There we go. So for me playing fingerstyle here, I developed calluses on my fingers. So like you never seen somebody like poke something extremely hard and it like goes into the wood. I feel like I can do that. And I actually hurt somebody. Like I poked somebody and they like this part of their body and they was like, shit, he shot me. So it's gonna happen. You're eventually gonna get acclimated to everything and you're gonna be okay. But yeah, just your fingers being sore is normal. You getting cramps when you're first starting out is normal because it's a movement that you're not used to. You haven't really done it per se. So, you know, let it go with the flow. And then I think I kind of like it better on this setting. It's not as all in my face. It's all extra bright here. I'm all washed out. Let me go ahead and bring it on down to yeah, let's go with that. That's cool. Maybe one up. We're getting the lighting together. You can kind of see the green popping off back here. Let's go down and then mess with the situation here. Let's do something. Yeah, that's nice. Just swap it up. I can dig it. All right, so let's see. Phenomenal question. Yes, I've had one bass that I regret buying. It was a 6-string sound gear. It was an Ibanez 6-string Geo. I didn't know how to modify basses. All I knew was I had $299 and I wanted a 6-string bass. It was no. It was no. I ended up selling it for like $150. Like I had it for maybe 2 months. And I was like, man, I just need to work with it. It had jagged edges, no boy band, just the frets was horrible. The knobs were shiny plastic, not in a good way. It just felt like it cost $299 in the bad way, though. So, yeah, that's one bass that I regret buying. And I say that, yeah. Also, it's high time. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's go ahead in there. Here. Let's see. Classical often puts you inside a box, as can overplaying pentatonic scales. There are pros and cons to classical playing, from what I get. Yes, there for the classical stuff that I've played, because I have played it, but I didn't read the music. I just sat there with the piece that was being played and just labbed it. I just labbed it for an hour, ran the piece over and over and over, ran the piece over and over and over. And then I sat there with it. And I just looked at the instructor. He was like, "You ready?" He's sitting there like, Yeah, dig it. Oh, cool, man. What part of Oklahoma you staying in? What's up, Billy? Will you, Johnny, and Lost them? Maybe Max probably do another bass hang view together. I think it would be great. I'm with you. I think that would be phenomenal. But we all got different schedules, so it's not like I'm saying no. It's people that have lives that we don't. Yeah, we do. We all do YouTube, but it's not like we chop it up. I talk to Lobster pretty much every day, but Johnny and Max, I don't talk to them like that every day. We're not as close as me and Lobster are. So I want to. I'd love to. If Max drops in, I'd love to, get another thing where he can drop in and say what's up. But, people have lives. Can't just do that. But I'll send out a message. I'll flash the bat signal, see if I can get them everybody to assemble like the Avengers or whatever. Yes, I have played a Squire Affinity jazz bass. Yes, I used to own one. Ended up selling that one. I put a Seymour Duncan preamp in it where it was the blackouts and it was the concentric knob. So I had um two volumes and then that for the preamp section. And it actually was pretty dope. Like it was one of my first, it was in my first modification type situation. So it wasn't bad, but again, it kind of had like a cheap feel to it. And that goes back to what Mike said. If I knew then what I know now, I probably wouldn't have bought a lot of bases that I had. So let's see. I love Stingray bases. Dig it. Cool. Let's see. Ever played the F bass? What do you think? I've never played one, but I've seen it and they all look fly. Yeah, Adam Neely is a savant. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's really good. And you can go ahead and lock in that blue because that was hitting. Lock you in. That was hitting. I like that. Let's see what I do. Okay. How do I stop my hand from cramping when playing for a long period of time? Oh, easy. So all you got to do is just orient your bass higher. Playing like this, I'm over accentuating. Playing like this works all the muscles here. So what you want to do is you want to kind of cock your hand this way and just raise your bass up. Just adjust the bass to be higher up here, and that'll take less strain. That'll put less strain on your muscles here, and you'll be less likely to cramp. And it extends out your arm here. Do I have a strap? I can show you what I'm talking about. I don't know if I have a strap. Give me a second. I might be able to show you. Move you back over here, and then come in like this. All right. Let's just go with you then. So here we go. All right. So you got the bass, right? Cool. If you playing, let's get that over here. Do that. So if you playing, this is putting a lot of. It's really hard to get and do. It's hard to do that. So if you take the bass and you actually orient it up, this takes a lot of that strain out. It helps extend your arm out, so you're not up here like this, like you would be here, because you'll get tired here from playing over there. That's gonna hurt here, right? You lock your thumb into the pick guard. You playing like this. Now your hand is cranked this way. That hurts, and you also have this happening because you can't really reach like this. And some people don't have the blessing and curse of having these large, ridiculous hands, as you can see covering the bass, how big my hands are, right? Okay, so all you got to do is just take it and orient it up here, just so you can see how it's sitting on me. It's here. Okay. So there you go. Easy peasy. And I think this is about to die. I don't really like this setting. So let me go to let's get in here for this funk envelope. So if I play it again, yep, that'll work. That's set up. Cool, cool. And yeah, that'll work. Ah, now let's bring her on back in here. So yeah, so hopefully that helped. Let's see. What am my man thinking about getting an acoustic bass for sitting by the fire? But haven't used them too much. Any advice on them? I wouldn't. Uh, just by the nature of the notes that we play, it doesn't project well. So unless you play it extremely hard, it's gonna be a bad time. What I would tell you to do is get like a really small amp, like a really tiny one. It don't have to be nothing too fancy. You're probably gonna get more sound out of this little bitty 3 5 watt amp than you would. You can get one that's got batteries, or I'm gonna give you a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Give you a cheat code real quick. Okay, here we go. You have a bass already? What you can do is you can get you a Bluetooth speaker, right? Right. Get you a headphone amp, like a Vox APB2, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, look on my channel. I did a whole review on a headphone amp that costs $40. You can get you a Bluetooth speaker for maybe like 16 to 17. Okay. Run the headphone out on the headphone amp, run that to the Bluetooth speaker. Boom. Instant amplification on battery power. Cheat code. Also, in the video where I described the headphone amp, that's exactly what I did. So there's that. Yep. So let's see. Best advice is start carpal tunnel exercises before you get it. No, best advice is to just not get it. If it hurts, make it to where it doesn't hurt no more. That's what I would suggest, but to each their own. Does your wife complain about you trying to touch her calluses on your head? No, I have sweaty hands. So these are hard, but these are also soft. And also, oh man, baby, rough grabbing is what I do. You get in there tough with it. You see these muscles here. That's what the grab muscles come. You got to come for the underneath. Man. Jagged Edge boy band comment. Yeah, man. Jokes. Thought you were gonna mention HLK with that situation. No, I like that bass. Lobster doesn't. And he's doing a thing with it now. And I should be getting that back pretty soon. If not, I'm gonna write it out and add some stuff to it. But I like it. He does it. Prior, we close. Yeah, I'm in Tulsa. Well, I'm in Broken Arrow. So yeah. What are your thoughts on Carvin and Ken Smith basses? Carvin basses are dope. They're boutique. Ken Smith basses are also boutique. They sound great. They do their thing. They do that thing, that modern bass sound thing very well. But I don't have $2,000 to put on a bass. I can't, within good state of mind, pay 2 stacks for a bass like that. Like I can't. I can't. And that's at the lower end of the spectrum. I can't do it. What about camping? What about cramping on your plucking hand? Oh, turn the amp up or turn your bass up and then just play light. If you got to dig in, switch to a pick. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't particularly play with it. pick. That's just my thing. The bootsy position. There's a reason. If you look at some of the greats, there's a reason why their bass is oriented how it is and stuff like that. And if it is level, like you got Verdine that plays like this, but he's leaning over. So he's actually like this as well. So when you see him, he's getting down and he's all leant over and stuff like that. Larry Graham, if you go and lean their body back, they're like this, playing and getting down. So I peeped that early on. I was like, man, I'm playing way too hard. And it hurts, man. Like after a while, me playing, doing the finger thing, it's a thing. Let's see. I'm always being told to play louder. It's scary. How do I get over that? Sit behind your amp. That way, you'll always be too loud because you can't hear it. And bass is pretty directional. So just sit to the side of your amp. Don't sit in front of it because you're gonna hear yourself loudest because you're right there. Just sit behind your amp or sit on top of it. That way it projects out. You don't know that you're too loud, and then they're happy. Also, that part. Thinking about getting a Fender made in Mexico in the future. I think it's not necessary to buy something more than $1,000 to sound good and professional. But what is your advice? I will put my hands on as many bases as I possibly can before I make that decision. Don't go on the strength of what the name is. You have to go on what you feel, right? That being said, there are plenty bases out there for a third of that price. I just ran through three joints that I would invite you to take a look at yourself. Yeah, I would definitely put your hands on as many bases as you possibly can. You don't necessarily have to spend thousands of dollars to get a good sound. You can go with the tried and true, but then you run the risk of, well, this particular instrument doesn't feel good in my hands, right? If you just order it from a site based on what you think, you know. Um, yeah, that would be my suggestion to you. Uh, I'd also check out uh Thoman Music, Toman Music rather, and look up Harley Benton. That you can get a nice bass for an eighth of that $1,000 you just said. I just showed you. Well, I just showed everybody. Um, they're legit. I like them. Um, yeah. Also, Sire bases is about half of that price. I check them out too, and I do my due diligence on YouTube. Check out the videos of people demoing them. My man Lobster, he owns probably like five. I own like five, I believe, five or six, something like that. And I own a lot of them because I dig them. You know what I'm saying? They feel good in the hand. They sound good tracking, and you can't really beat them for the price. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would do my due diligence doing research before I make any decision that expensive. Thanks for the tip. I definitely won't crampy hands. My calluses will be enough. Hey, you may not get them. You may not get them. If you play light, then you won't have reason for it to get all sensitive and then start peeling up. So you may not get them. So, you know, but kiss your fingernails like your long fingernails if you wear nails. Kiss those goodbye. Let's go ahead and cut them. What's going on, John? Let's see. Why are there so few practice size tube driven amps on the market? Because of current draw. It's hard to make that technology small. Tubes themselves take up a whole bunch of real estate. It takes up real estate. You have to have heat sinks to dissipate the heat energy that's there because it's a tube. It warms up. That's what gives it its sound, its saturated sound. and it's hard to make that sound in a compact situation. So they come up with amp modeling situations, solid states, and then you can do it, but it don't sound as authentic and it doesn't sound as real. But that's why. That's why I don't have small tube driven amps on the market. Get up underneath. You got it from the underneath. That's what you was talking about. Can you play some promise tunes? I probably can. I don't know any right now. I haven't really practiced. Let's see. Agreed on the change to prevent it. Just saying proper exercise and stretching can save your hands for injury. Yeah, I agree. Sit behind your amp. Oh, one Fender Rumble 500. The church I play is small. It's a little bigger than a storefront. That'll do it, and you won't have. You'll always have headroom. So that's not a bad buy. It's better to have too much, and that's a light amp too, right? So it's better to have the ability to put out too much than to not have it and get drowned out by somebody else. So that's a good buy. I feel like she used to play with lighter, medium, light strings. Eh, eh. I wouldn't say that, but okay. Love to get together. I can bring my Suzuki to put your hands on. Like to check it out when he glares. I don't mind. I do not mind. He played a lick. I don't know what that is. What are you talking about? Is that a boom bass cabinets amp back there? Yes, it is. That is a boom bass cabinets cab down there. What is happening here? Any advice for repainting a bass to a different color? Make sure you sand it down. Make sure it's even. Take your time with doing the job. Rushing through will tick you off later, and be conscious of how much material you're removing as you're removing it. Where proper ventilation and wear proper PPE so you don't breathe in all the crap. And good luck. That's it. Hilarious. Okay, okay. The crazy thing is, if you watch the video, both of the let's go here and then let's go here. Both of these basses sounded good. They just sounded different. Like it's not bad. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? I personally think this one sounded better. That's what I personally think. Like I didn't say that in the video, but I think this one, the upgraded version, sounds a lot better than this one does. But this is stock and this is, modified. So $70 more, is it worth it? I say yes. What's the difference in the sound of different string sizes? Does it matter? Yes, it does. um, Generally depends on the genre of music you're playing. Um, Thicker strings have more of a boomy characteristic, and if you're doing like rock music and stuff like that, that boom may be what you're looking for. If you want to put a whole bunch of distortion on it, that may be what you're looking for. That chug sound. That's cool. If you do medium light stuff, it's more articulate and it moves more efficiently. So higher frequencies come out a little bit clearer, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Don't take it as gospel. That's just my opinion. So I personally play with medium, and I do nickel plated. I recently got into stainless steel because I kind of wanted to know what that world was about. But on my bass that's in there, I have stainless steel medium light joints on it, and on the slap tip, yeah, man, it's very, very punchy. I didn't know. I never used stainless steel strings, so I kind of didn't know what to expect. So yeah, it does its thing. Thoughts on the PV bass? I have wanted a PV grind bass for since I was like 13. I just haven't justified getting it. I like them. They're not popular, but they're dope. I feel the same way about Yamaha. Like I see them, and I need to put my hands on one, you know, but I just haven't. I just haven't done it. I can't even tell you why. So let's see. Have you ever played a 500-watt bass combo amp in a small space? Yeah, I have. Play that one in here. Yeah. It's you don't, just because you have the ability to turn it up to 10 doesn't mean you need to turn it up to 10. I would generally put it on about 5 on the gain and probably 4 on the master, and then see where you are as far as the room. If you get drowned out or you sound muddy, don't go messing with the bass. Don't go messing with the treble. Put everything at 12 o'clock and then start messing with the high mid, low mid stuff. Because if you get drowned out like it sounds muffled, then you need more articulation for the room. So you would move up your high mid and maybe move down your low mid, and that'll bring you a little bit more punch and make you more pronounced in the mix with like keyboard players and drummers and lead guitar players and stuff like that. So that's a pro tip. Use it if you want to or not. Let's see. How does the neck of the Sire P7 compare? Compare to what? I don't know what you're talking about. Compare to what? Larry. No, that's Michael Krager. What is going on here? Am I missing the conversation? I don't know if I missed something. No, that was the first time you said something. How does the neck of the Sire P7 compare? I don't know what you're talking about. Just gonna move on. Say in the tell me what you're talking about in the comments. See, do you have a social media I can PM you on getting together? Yeah, Instagram, Bully the Kid out of Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. I have no problem getting together with you, you know. I heard that stainless steel wears down frets fast. Would that be an expensive fix later on? I would say yes. However, my bass has stainless steel frets. So I'm cool. My bass has stainless steel frets. So I won't have to worry about that. Now, if I put that on another bass over time, yeah, it may be a problem. But for now, I'm cool. Today's music, man, Sterling bass is good as the past 70s, for example. I want to buy a good Music Man bass like your blue bass. It's good now because I did mods. This is a new bass. This is not an old school joint. I would say that if it's a 70s Music Man, 80s Music Man, there's a high probability that it's been played on, loved on, worn in. So it may feel better in your hands. That being said, technology wasn't that dope. So it may have electrical problems. So on the other hand, you have the stock form of this bass, which doesn't sound bad. It just sounds different. Doesn't sound anywhere near what it sounds like right now. But I went and swapped and upgraded the electronics. So which one is better? I know this one only cost me $299, and this is just the knockoff version. Like this is the little brother of the real deal. And I got a more authentic Music Man sound just by adding that pickup. So who's to say? You know, if you actually care about looking the part, get the real deal. If you don't and you just want the sound, get this one. Save that extra $1,000 because the pickup cost me 100, 110. The bass cost me 300. Let's just say, so that's 410 right there, right? Um, it was literally 2 wires that I had to put in to go into the existing electronics, right? So you install there. You can do that with butt connectors, little crimp connectors, and you good. Uh, and then I have my preamp, which cost me like $90, something like that. And I'm gonna throw that bad boy in there. I'm gonna have a $2,000 bass for right under $600. I feel like that's a win. So that's just my opinion, though. Thinking about upgrading my Squire Venture 70s. I like the way it sounds, but would be worth to do like Aguilar's, maybe a better pre, or just buy a better bass. No, if you got one and it's already paid for, upgrade it. Do the experiment. Uh, Squire Venture 70. Depends on what you're going for. If you go Aguilar, it's gonna give you more of a modern tone. So it's gonna swap up the whole vibe of the bass, right? If you go like Delano, you could be encroaching upon modern-ish stuff, but there are stuff out there. Do your diligence and research that, because you also have to look at spacing and if it's going to fit in the cavity when you buy it. So you want to have as much information as you can before you make that decision. But I would definitely not. If you cool with your bass and you like it, it's doing your thing. Don't buy another one. I just like basses. That's just a thing for me. Yeah, I've heard good things about Yamaha, especially like the it's not the BTB, that's Ibanez, but maybe BB, is it the BB series? I don't know. Can't think of it. I see it in my head, but I can't think of what it's called. How's the P7 neck feel compared to the V7? They're the same neck. I actually did a video where I swapped them and they fit 1 to 1. So I took my P7, which had a rosewood fretboard on it, and I swapped it with my V7 Vintage, which has a maple fretboard on it, because I just wanted it to be maple, white, and maple. So I just swapped the necks. They're exactly the same. They feel exactly the same. Used to have a PV Fury. Okay, cool. Ever played an acoustic B200 bass combo amp? Yes, I did in the store. It's cool, but there's way too many options as far as the layout of all the knobs and stuff. It's too much. Just give me 3 knobs: bass, mid, treble. Like I don't, or 4: bass, high, mid, low, mid, treble. I don't need frequency sweep, scape. I don't need threshold, comp, compressor, overdrive section. No, stop it. Just plug, power, volume. Okay, cool. That's it. That's all I need. Yamaha BB. That's what it is. Okay. Hey, let's see. I want to buy another bass for 90s rock. What would you recommend? 90s rock. Would you recommend P or J style pickup? Maple or rosewood neck? I would recommend a PJ because that's the best of both worlds. And I would also probably, well, depends on what type of rock you're talking about. Because if you're talking about like Nirvana, you could do that with a P bass, which will be there. And I think he did, I think he had a Fender with a maple neck. If you're talking about Metallica, I think that may be like a Music Man type deal. And you can kind of get there with a J bass. Again, PJ situation. And then Maple or Rosewood is just kind of aesthetic at that point because you're gonna be putting a whole bunch of pedals and stuff behind it. So you can get whatever sound characteristic you want. So I say PJ and then whatever looks prettier, Maple or Rosewood. Hope that helps. I'm gonna buy a Glary bass just the mod. Heck yeah. I have some I have some mid and high range Ibanez basses, but I don't want to group those apart. I dig it. Cool. Especially if you're just practicing, you know. Would you get a Sire V7 or V5? I'm torn about active and passive that looks like no one carries them near me. Better made. The purist in me says V5. The slapper in me says V7. I'm gonna slap and have fun, but I'm gonna get the gig being pure. So I'm gonna say V5, or better yet, get the V7 and go passive mode. So then you have the purist. So V7 is the answer I'm gonna give to you, sir, with the active passive switch off. Just get in there real quick. Switch. Okay, switch up. How can you do music for a living? I don't know. I don't. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do this for a living. I love doing this as a hobby. I love rocking with y'all. Y'all are cool personalities individually. Y'all are funny to me. And then I enjoy helping people, like doing videos and demos and kind of that type of stuff. But me doing this for a living, nah, man. I wouldn't want this to be my job. I probably not like it anymore. And I can't have that. There's no situation where I don't want to slap. I was slapping a guitar. I was slapping a double bass the other day. I got looked at stupid. Using your thumb on a stand-up bass? It's like, shut up, sucker. Turn my amp up. Let's see. Thank you. What is the pickup and preamp in your blue music man? The pickup is Aguilar. Word of caution. It does not fit the 4-string version of it. It fits 1-to-1, the Aguilar. It fits 1-to-1. It's gonna line up, it's gonna be good, swap in, good to go, lights out, let's get it. 5-string, no. You need a bigger bridge, and I went ahead and made that change. I don't have the bridge here. Hold on, I might be able to find it. Yep, found it. All right, dig it. So, all right, so the original bridge on the bass looked like this, right? That's how it looks. This is like 16.5 millimeter spacing. I had to swap that with this bridge because the pickup itself was wider, right? So this is where it was. Hold on. This is where it was, right? That's how I was looking before. Ish. There you go. That's how I was kind of looking before. And then I had to swap it to make it wider, right? So fits like a glove. This pickup costs like 110, and then the bridge cost me like 20 something dollars off of eBay. And this one is 19 millimeter. For this pickup, it'll work with the 18 millimeter and the 19 millimeter bridge. And the preamp is Audaire. That's just my company. You can put whatever you want to in there. I love Audaire. They my jam. So that's what I go with. Let's see. You upgraded the bridge on the blue to a bass. No, I didn't. This is more in the lines of hip shot. Okay, let's go back here. Used my Rumble 800 on a little gig last night. Okay, how did it go? Has something ever gone wrong at a gig? Yeah. Yes. Yes. We were jamming so hard, we shut the power down to the block. We were outside. It was an outside gig. This happened. Hell, this was maybe like December, November, or whatever, something like that. And we were jamming. We were getting it. Had a whole PA system that sounded freaking phenomenal. So you got the microphones running through that. You got lead guitar player in 212s. Then you got me coming out of that bass, that right there, and then it's going into the PA system. So I have an on-stage monitor that I'm sitting on, and also I'm pushing out to the crowd. And then you got the drummers, and his whole kit was mic'd up. Then you got keys that's coming through the monitors and stuff, and we got to jamming. Like we were jamming hard, like we were running through popular songs. And I think the one that shut it down and they had to like hit the breaker and then bring it back on was we were doing Snoop Dogg and C Murder, Down From My Ends. And I'm not gonna say the word because my mom watching, but it's the bump 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 bump. It was jamming. Got frat people out there in a circle. It was hard. we did I did a boom. It's like, yo. It's dope. And they reset it. We kept on going. But yeah, that scared me. I was like, my amp, turn it off, unplug it. I don't want you to break. Let's see. How you do music for a living, in my opinion, is if you make great music on tour. Okay. Also, really know your instrument because the world right now, touring is very hard. Yeah. Okay. Slap bass on the upright. I like to see that. No, it was painful. I did it just as a joke. It was painful. Okay. I would say I would look at Ibanez is always a good brand to check out. You can check out Glary. They have this bass that just came out. They have the jazz bass version as well. If you're just starting out, this is 150 something dollars. I wouldn't spend over $300 if you're just starting out, and I would get a 4 string bass. That's my personal opinion. That's how I started. That's how you learn, and then as you get better, you upgrade, I guess. But that's solid to gig with. I did it, so you feel how you want to. But just to run it down, the bases that I have in my background, right? $75. This is lobsters, so this is probably 800, 900. So that's really nice. This one was a cobbled to get out the way, head. This was a cobbled together bass, and this probably cost maybe 260. This cost me 119. This one will retail for 179. This bass is 150 something, and this bass is 299. So you don't have to spend a gang of money. You know what I'm saying? You could actually get you a joint like this here, get you something like this, and you could be in there. So I wouldn't spend over $300. That's my personal opinion. Brands, I already went through Glary. I said Ibanez. Uh, though, be weary. I would actually no. I'm gonna say Glary. I'm gonna say Glary. Just look up Glary bases. GP2 upgraded. It should be like 150 something. That's what I'm gonna say. Save your bread. Just pick up one of those. You're good to go. Did you try Sadowski onboard preamping in jazz? No, I did not. However, Lobster is going to be sending me a bass that has that in it, and it's a Sire bass. So y'all stay tuned. He already did it, and he's going to be sending it to me whenever my world calms down and everything is stable again. Shut the power down. Yeah, it was fun though. See, what's a good mid-size amp for home recording that I can do all styles well under $1,000? Thanks for all the advice. You don't need much for at-home recording. All you need is an interface. So I would say get you an amp head or get you some modeling software. That's going. If you're just doing home recording, that's it. You don't need to buy an amp. Realistically, I could just go directly into my interface from the bass that I got, and then utilize amp modeling software to give me the different sounds and the EQ and all that stuff, and then just record that. You don't have to. But if I was to give you a good amp head that's like relatively cheap, I would say Trace Elliott Elf. If you just had to have it, that's a solid sound. It's a real fat, meaty sound. So that's good. If you want more of hi-fi type situation, you can go the Tone Hammer 350. I have one right here. I don't need anything else other than that. The only reason why I have this here and I go to the interface is because I have amp modeling stuff on here. So if I want to add something or whatever, I just go in there and then XLR out to the interface. But I could just go straight from my bass to the interface or from my bass to the Trace Elliott or to the Aguilar and then to the interface. I don't need the cab and all that stuff if you're just doing home recording. Let's see. Can you give us some drum groove vids so we can make our own bass solos? It's not a bad idea. I might do that. Okay. I might do that. I need to bookmark this. Drum grooves. It's been a while since I used you anyway. Yeah. All right. And that's my kid over here. That's what I was looking at. I'm not crazy. Let's see. Hey, Bully. Hi. Currently plugging direct into my mixer and playing through a Yamaha. Okay, studio monitors. I'm looking for a solid bass amp head combo. What brands do you find most reliable? Fender Rumble has never let me down. Uh, I'd also check out TC. Ooh, no, one did let me down, so I can't say that one for sure. But I would check out Gailey and Kruger. They have a nice little situation of combos and stuff. So Fender Rumble, Galen Kruger. Ampeg is always a solid choice. It's you know what I'm saying. And then drawing up last is going to be TC Electronic because it gives you tone print, and you can like put in stuff and beam it to the amp from your bass. So there's that. That's a cool little feature. But you know what I'm saying. No, I have not. I've never had the opportunity to play one. Oh, it's Aguilar AG5M. And I can't say I think I paid that. Let me actually look it up. AG5M. Okay, let's see. Musician's friend. Let's go ahead and boom, boom. Share screen. Boom, boom. 150. I think I may have got one that was open box, but this is brand new. This is what I have in my base right now. I also have the four string version, the 4M version. I think that one may be 110. Not sure. Let's try it. There you go. Boom. That's 110. That's what I was thinking about. So there you go. 5M, open box. It's nasty. Like it's sweet. Oh, you might be able to. That's 4M. 4M as well. Let's go to shopping. Whew. Sheesh. Man. Okay. Hey, Wilkinson. There you go, bro. $40. Yeah. Sheesh. Ooh. That's an interesting concept. I don't know what that sounds like. What does that sound like? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, so yeah. So the brand name is Aguilar. Let's see. What's the one bass you would turn loose and the one you regret letting get away? I'm assuming what's the one bass you wouldn't turn loose and the one you regret letting get away. That's what I'm assuming you're saying. Uh I'm never gonna get rid of my signature bass. That's not gonna happen. Ever. That's that's not gonna happen. I can't let it happen. I have a second version of it that's in the final steps of it being completed, and I'm very excited about it because it's dope, and I haven't seen this bass ever. It's the first of its kind in my mind. I haven't seen it anywhere. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be fly as heck. So, but yeah, my signature bass, my P music man, can't beat that man. It's too fly. It's me. It's completely me. Not saying I'm too fly, but I am kind of. All right, thank you. Appreciate your input. Also, check out this Chrome extension, Invisible Extension invisible hand. What? Oh, okay. Appreciate it. Let's see. What do you think about check the bases? They're dope. There's one that's a 5 string called a Model T, has EMGs, 22 frets. Thinking about getting one once I pay off my other one. So you, man, after my own heart, it's like I like you. However, I like you as well. All right, let's check out this Model T. See what he's talking about. Check the Model T popped up real fast. Interesting concept. All right, let's check it out together, people. Let's get back in here. Tough. And then I read 6.99, 7. Okay, let's just hit up. What is this and why? Why is it? This is the same site. Why is this? Go here. Hmm. Hmm. High mass bridge. Looking like, I don't know. What is that? Ash body. Maple fretboard. 2 band EQ. Okay. PJ. All right. Okay. Grover. Okay. It looks interesting. I don't know if I like these block inlays. This is my personal opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just a me thing. I don't know if I like these block inlays. Hmm. Let's give it a shot. Sculpted body. Okay. 9-volt system string through. That's nice. Okay. I just can't get past. I like that it's doing the 50s situation here. I like that. Like it's looking like a what's that called? A telly, like this one up here that I have in my on my wall, like in the 50s style type joint. You know what I'm saying? It's got that type of vibe. I could dig that. And then there's the battery compartment that you need a screwdriver for. That's cool. That looks nice. But you need a screwdriver for that. Hmm. Hmm. I'd have to play it. Verdict's still out. I'm not gonna say yay or nay. I definitely have to play it though. What are you? You doing the same fret thing? No, you are not. What is going on, lady? Oh yes. Mm. Are you doing the same thing here? You're gonna killing me, Smalls. Ugh, that roasted neck though. Sheesh. Ugh. Come on through here. EMG joints. That's cool. All right. That's you still got a freaking. Come on now. What happens if I don't have a screwdriver? Oh, but that is pretty. Look at the hue on that thing. Oh, jeez. All right. I'm good because I can't just be jonesing here like this. So yeah, don't like the fretboard. It's different. This is my personal opinion. But if you dig it, go for it. Probably sounds good. I'd have to sit down with it, get my get my feet together with it, see what's going on. Oh man, Proper didn't drop in here, man. What's cracking, bro? LOL. All right, hey Bully, what's your take on Holly Benton? You got back there, PB51. It's dope. Some people like I did a video where I upgraded the pickup. I like it better with the Seymour Duncan pickup. Some people were like, "Yo, you just wasted your time. The original one sounded better." I was like, I don't hear that, but that's fine. Um, yeah, I like it though. It's $119 well spent for the bass itself. I didn't have to do any love on the frets or anything like that. Feels good, sounds great. Throw some flat wounds on it, put in that Seymour Duncan pickup, gig it, gig it. I can record with that one. So, have I ever tried Lenny Froline pickups? No, I have not. I have not. I had a homeboy who passed away. Rest in peace, Kelly. He had some originals from the 80s that he had, and they were making it for a Stingray. And he threw it in his custom bass that he made. And yeah, I got to hold it, but I never got to play it and hear it out. But yeah, never got to play it though. Let's see. I heard the Schecter is heavy as heck. Wouldn't. Okay. Cool, bro. Just checking out what your opinion. Thanks. Hey man, if you down to get it, go for it. Uh oh, have you tried the higher end Harley Benton bass? I have not, but Lobster did, and Lobster was like, "This is a waste of money," and I was like, "What?" But it's Lake Placid Blue. I want it so bad. He's like, "It's crap. Don't do it." I was like, "Ah, crap." Does all there do a P bass preamp? Yeah, they do. You just have to go to the selection tool and actually pick out what you want as far as that goes. I can run you through. Let me go ahead and run you through that, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because I need to go and check in with the little ones to make sure they're good still. So yeah, let's run through that. Let's go there. Share screen. We back over here. Boom, boom. Toman, checking it out. Let's go on there. Audio. Type correctly. On there, audio. Yes. Go to module. Come over here to classic, and then you have your potholes. So first thing is you want to go to pickup mixing, volume balance, volume, volume, or just one volume. You want to pick that, okay? And then you go over here to potholes, and then you have your volume, mid, treble, and bass all locked up. Boom, boom, boom. Preamp done. You can get it with chrome, with black knobs, gold knobs, chrome. Adds a little bit extra, but you at least know for sure that you have the knobs to fit that thing that you're doing. So that might actually not be a bad idea. Mm. Yeah. Anyway, so 3 band. You can do 2 band. It's a little bit cheaper. Comes with the knobs. And then let's take the knobs off. So at the very least, you get 99 bucks. You know what I'm saying? You got your 2 band, treble, and bass. You know, uh, did the 3 band, talked about it. Volume, no, that's potholes. 3, can't do 4, can't do 3. This is the biggest you can go as far as setups without knobs. Chrome, there you go. 2 control, 111. I think you can't beat it. I love this. This is my stuff. This is my stuff. Like, I love them. They dope. So yeah, there we go. Let's see. Do you work a regular 9 to 5? What do you do? I am an electrical engineer. I do have a 9 to 5 job. Work in utilities and stuff like that. So me doing this is just pastime and hobby. It's fun. It's kind of like I can't gig like talking about, so I could be on YouTube. And I love chopping it up with people I don't know. So me doing this and talking to y'all is like it's food for my soul. being in a situation with people that are interested in bass and also can stand me is the best of all worlds I can possibly be involved in. Lobster be saving us money sometimes. It's what we do. HB enhanced P bass sounds great, but I find there are more tones I don't like than tones I do. There goes that. I brought Johnny Long's Lefty SX bass. He had on your bass hang with the Lindy. Nice. Congratulations. Thanks for the run through. Indeed. No problem at all. So what's the one bass you regret no longer owning? Great question. Uh Oddly enough, it's a Schecter Stiletto 6 string. It was given to me by one of my frat brothers. He he got with MTD and got a bass deal, so he just stopped playing the Schecter, and he gave me a bass cab and he gave me this bass guitar. And then like I was living in a place that wasn't as safe as I thought it was, and some fools ran through my house, took my bass, left my bass amp though, which was really wild. And then yeah, I just never found it. I went to all the pawn shops. I just never found it. So it was a sexy little something though. Hold up. Let me it was it was real nice. And hey, I just don't have it. And I don't want I get upset if I bought another one. But yeah, I don't have it, but it wasn't because of my choice. So yeah, let's share that. You can check out what I had, and then this is her. Yeah, man, just butter. My first 6 string bass, well, my first real legit 6 string bass that actually felt like something. And then it was oh gosh, look at that, look at that. Again, you got to screw in this, and I think that's why I don't like it. I think you gotta have a freaking screwdriver. Don't like it, but yeah, it's it's a good time. It was good. Neck dive like an Olympic swimmer, but felt great. And I was used to playing sitting down anyway, so I didn't really trip on it. So yeah, that is. Oh, little food for thought. If I do get another 6 string, it's gonna be a Sire 6 string bass. So if I get one and I want to do some solo situation, either I'm gonna have it made for me by my company that I rock with, or it's gonna be the Sire one. I'm leaning towards the Sire joint, or I might do another SX build where I get an SX bass and then like flip the script on it and stuff like that. But more than likely, it'll be a Sire joint because I like the idea of me switching through parallel series, humbucker mode, all the different knobs, just options. You know what I'm saying? So if I get a 6 string bass, I don't even know how much they cost. Sire 6 string, 6 string bass, 1200. It's actually not bad. Oh, they got any musicians friend? Put that on a payment plan. Ooh, you sexy, but I want the green one. Hmm. Yep, it's good. Oh, it's 1100. This might as well be 1200. Put it on the old payment plan and see what it do with that. Warwick Custom Shop Streamer Stage One 6 string bass, $11,000. Oh, and it's marked down to 6,000. What the actual hell is happening? Not even if I was rich, bro. Not even if I was rich. I wish those Sire 6 strings was cheaper. Man, look, you know what you're getting for all that money, all them options? I'll pay that. I would pay that if I was in the market for it, but I'm not. I am more focused on getting my next iteration of bass. That's what's most important to me. But I do understand what you're saying. Oh, but let me show you mine so you can understand why I would never get rid of it. This is my girl, and yeah. So to get to the cavity, what I have to dig into it is already got the thumb thing there. I just pull it up, boop, there. This is the back of the neck. Hip Shot Hardware. Got my moniker on the bass itself, Archetype Guitars. If you want to check that out, Star Inlays, Seymour Duncan Quarter Pounder, P pickup, and Music Man pickup, Hip Shot Bridge, Audaire preamp. I have a switch here that goes from series, single coil, parallel mode. That was added later after I did my video demo of it. But this is why I won't ever get rid of it. So I have volume, volume, blend, high mid, low mid with volume, blend, treble, high mid, low mid, bass. Volume, blend between pickups, treble, high mid, low mid, bass. And then this freaking paint job, which is sparkled Dan. Yeah. And then I just got this strap in because yes. I just bought that strap. I was like, star strap. Yeah. Only thing would make it better if it was blue and had gold stars. But that may be overkill. So I'll see if I can find a gold one with blue stars. Thank you. Appreciate it, Chad. What's your expensive bass? That one. Or your number one? That one. I think this one retails for 2250 on the website. Exactly how I have it. All the upgrades that I wanted on it. Exactly what I have is 2250. That's not that bad considering that a Music Man is like 2400. So I feel like this is on par for what it is. Premium quality craftsmanship, customization principles. I could have had this Lucky Charms green if I wanted it. The next bass, though, woo. The Warwick Vampire Dark Lord bass, absolutely crazy. F standard tuning, I think. F sharp standard tuning. Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck are you talking about? Okay. What company are you working with? Archetype Guitars. Yeah, man. Dope company. Dope company. Um they were pretty much like, okay, well, what are you looking for? And I was like, yo, I want ebony fingerboard. Okay. I need stainless steel frets because I'm going for a Warwick sound, like a modern slap situation. I need P pickup because I like Motown stuff and I like the groove. And then I like the slap. So I wanted the Stingray type vibe, accessible. And I wanted to have options. So I was like, let me get this sexy wood for the neck. You know what I'm saying? Not no rosewood, not no maple. Just, you know what I'm saying? Give me some, do your thing. And they was like, yeah, I got you. And that's what they came up with. So yeah. $6,000? Nope. What's 6,000? Oh, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. $6,000? It's pretty ridiculous. Ah, la 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 la. Have you ever played a Tobias? If so, what do you think of them? I played them before. I actually had one. I didn't like that it was fatter up at the top of the neck and then skinny at the bottom. I didn't like that feel. I wasn't used to it. So I ended up sending that bass back. But it was the lower level Tobias bass. It wasn't like the for real MTD joint. I didn't like it. and I played a few, and I was like, I just couldn't get into it. Yeah. So I would add Jimmy to the stream, but I can't see him, so I don't know exactly what's going on there. But what's your gas right now? My gas is the next BTK5. Yeah, it's gonna be a monster. If you were to go to my if you go to my Instagram account, Bully the Kid, you could actually see. Anyway, you could actually see the bass itself. Instagram, Bully underscore the Kid. Yeah, I'm looking at stuff happening here, and I don't understand what's going on. Are you? Are you? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I might end this. Anyway, hold on. Let's just try it. What's going on, man?
Hey man, do you
How you
like
doing?
Dragon?
Say it again.
Dragon.
What?
Do you like Dragon?
Do I like Dragon? I don't know what the heck you're talking about, dude.
Dragons?
No, this is bass, bro.
Yeah.
This is weird. I'm gonna holler at you. This is this. God, God. You got weird, bro. I can't, Jimmy. I can't help it. Listen. I gave you a solid 10 seconds, and you led off with, "Do you like dragons?" Nose pick. What? I'm not trying to make fun of you. It just made me feel awkward. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go check on my babies and do the whole dinner thing. Shout out to my boy Sky High VZ. Appreciate you dropping in, Game God. Appreciate you dropping in, man. Uh Bass track. Let's see. Oh, this dude here is funny. See, I knew where that was going. Bully, you like dragons. Y'all take it easy, man. That was a very interesting experience. I'll catch y'all in the next base hang next Sunday. Same bully time, same bully network, same bully channel. Peace.